Okay, here we are for week 4 of our grammar. I'm going to make this a little bigger. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know what your screen looks like, so it's hard for me to know. Maybe that'll help. All right, so we're going to work on lesson 13 this week. We're going to be doing nouns, pronouns, verbs, sentences, and then we're going to be doing simple present, simple past, and simple future tenses of verbs. All right, so a noun names a person, place, thing, or idea. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. We know that. A verb shows an action, shows a state of being. It links two words together or helps another verb. Here's our state of being verbs. Am, is, are, was, were, be, being, been. Here's our helping verbs. Remember, these come before a action verb like am helping, is running, are cooking, was sleeping, whatever. Okay, these are helping. They come before action verbs. Okay, a sentence is a group of words that usually contains a subject and a predicate. Sentence begins with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark. A sentence contains a complete thought. A verb in the present tense tells about something that happens in the present. That's now. Past tense tells something happened in the past. Future tense tells something happens in the future. So present, past, and future, these are the tenses in which a verb can be. All right, let's look here at this list. Now this is these are simple tenses, okay? Simple past, simple present, and simple future. Now, I guess it says what to do here. Form the simple future by adding the helping verb will. It has to be in front of it. So, and then write a verb here that goes with that means the past. I ran, perhaps. You can just put ran, okay? And then here you would use, I'm sorry. No, erase that. I'm sorry. We have to use this verb. I apologize. I wasn't reading this correctly. They don't give you very good instructions. We have to use this verb, which is grab. Okay? In the future, simple future would be I will grab. Okay? Now, if you're going to use grab in past tense, I grabbed. G-R-A-B-B-E-D. I grabbed. Okay, what about I with simple present? I just plain grab. So this would be grabbed, grab, will grab. It's just showing you the past, the present, and the future. These are just simple tenses. Okay, in other words, these are just simple verbs. We'll learn that in a little bit. Okay, so here's you. Okay, simple past, behaved. Simple present, behave. It'd be just like this without the D. Just behave. That's right now. And then simple future is will behave. Okay? For simple future, always add the verb will, the helping verb will in front of it. Okay? Now here is simple present. She jogs. Means she does it right now. Okay, if she already did it, we would say jogged, J-O-G-G-E-D, jogged. Okay, if she's going to do it in the future, she will jog. Okay, in the past, we enjoyed. For the present, we enjoy. Okay, it'd be the base word enjoy, no ed. Okay, for future tense, we will enjoy. All right, now for the verb guess, simple past, they guessed. Okay, it sounds like a T at the end, but it's ed. It's this base word, this root word with ed. They guessed. Okay, simple present, they guess, and simple future, they will guess. Okay, hope you filled that out. Now, to form the simple past, to form the past tense, add ed to the basic verb. Okay, sharpen, just add ed, sharpened. Utter, add ed, uttered. If the basic verb ends in e already, only add a d. So rumble already ends in an e, so just put a d. Shade ends with an e, put a d. Okay, these are simple little spelling and grammar spelling rules. Okay, if the verb ends in a short vowel sound and a consonant, double the consonant and add ed. Like scam, you have a short vowel and a consonant, am or ud. Okay, when my kids are little, I call these word families am, ud, at, it, whatever those are. When it is a short vowel sound with a consonant, you're going to double that consonant when you spell it. If the verb ends in y following a consonant, change the y to I and add ed. So here these end with a y followed by, or in front of it then is a consonant. So change the y to an I and add ed. These are pretty easy. You should have those, I'm sure. All right, look at 13b, using consistent tense. When you write, say for instance you're writing a paragraph or a sentence even, you should use consistent tense. If you begin a sentence in one tense, remember tense is past, present, or future, you should continue to use that same tense for any other verbs in the same sentence. The following sentences use two verb tenses. Cross out the second verb and rewrite it so that the tense of the second verb matches the tense of the first one. First one's done for us. Okay, so Annie leaped up and hugged her or hugs her mother. Now, these verbs, they underlined here, they had two verbs. Both of these are in different tenses. The first one was in past tense. Remember, this already happened, so it's past. This one was in present tense. Okay, so they want you to mark out the second one and form it into the same tense as the first one. So now this makes more sense. Okay, so let's look at this one. So Allison walked to the ticket booth and picks up tickets for her first football game. Now our two verbs are walked and picks. We have to make this one the same tense as this one. This is past tense. So Allison walked to the ticket booth and picked up tickets. So you would change this to P-I-C-K-E-D. Picked up tickets. Just mark it out and write it above there. Her brother accompanied her to the game and will explain the rules. See, this is two tenses. You can't have two different tenses. This shows that he did it, and then this is in the future he'll do it. So it has to be the same. So they want the second verb to be the same as this. So we're going to have to change this to past. Okay, her brother accompanied her to the game and explained the rules. So mark that out and write explained. Now this one you'll just use this word and put ed on it. Okay, the game will continue for a long time and the players work hard. Okay, this is future, this is present tense. So we need to mark this out and make this the same as that, future. The game will continue for a long time and the players will work hard. Okay? The running back steals the ball and scored a touchdown. Okay? This is present. This is past. Doesn't make sense. Okay? So you're going to have to mark this out and make this in present tense. The running back steals the ball and scores a touchdown. Okay, that puts them both in present tense. Allison and her brother jump in the air and will cheer for the team. This is future, this is present. Mark this out and make it present tense to match this one. Allison and her brother jump in the air and cheer for the team. It will be a fun trip home because her brother stops for ice cream to celebrate. Okay, this is future. This is present. So we need to make this the same as this. It will be a fun trip home because her brother will stop for ice cream to celebrate. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, how we change these to the same tense. Now, exercise 13C, we're going to form the simple past tense. Okay, simple means it's generally you just have to add an ed. That's what that means. It's just a simple verb. It doesn't have a lot of yada yada to it. Just basically add an ed or something like that. Okay. So using the rules for forming the past tense, put each one of the following verbs in parentheses into the simple past. Write the simple past form in the blank. Be sure to spell the past forms of regular verbs correctly and to use the correct forms of irregular verbs. These sentences are taken from the Emerald City of Oz. All right, so here we go. So you are going to take, okay, so the Gnome King was in an angry mood, and at such times he was very disagreeable. Everyone kept away from him, even his chief steward, Calico. Therefore, the king, you're going to take this and form it into past tense. Stormed. You're just going to add an ed. Therefore, the king stormed and raved all by himself, walking up and down in his jewel-studded cavern and getting angrier all the time. Then he remembered. Okay, so I'm not going to walk through all of those with you, but I want you to do those, and I think, yeah, that's all for today. So I want to have you pause this and fill all those in. And when you're finished, if you'll play it again, and I'll put the answers up here and you can check your own answers. All right, let me get the answers up here. This would be, I got to scroll through here. Sorry about that. All right, let's make this a little bigger like our other one was. This would be right here. Okay, there's a little bit more down here, so I'll have to, let me make it smaller. No, a little smaller. There we go. All right, so you can pause it and then go ahead and check all these underlined words. Make sure you spell them correctly. Use a different color pen or marker or something to mark these. If you get it wrong, circle it on your page or exit or something, but just make sure you correct it. That way, when you turn it into me, I can see already what you missed, if you missed any. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you understood all that. If you needed any help, let me know. That'll conclude today's lesson.